Hi friends, Miss Hannah here. It's been a while since I've gotten to see you guys on a Sunday morning. I can't wait until we're all back together in our classes and I get to stop by your rooms and see your smiling faces. I want to hear all sorts of stories about how you guys have been spending your time while you've been at home with your families. So I know that you guys have been spending a little bit more time at home than usual. Some of your brothers and sisters might be home from school. Maybe you're not going to school right now. Maybe your mom or dad is working at your house instead of at their job. That's crazy. And I bet that some of you guys have gotten kind of bored because you're playing with the same toys over and over again, or you've been watching the same movies over and over again. Raise your hand if you've watched Frozen 2 like every single day. Me, I've watched Frozen 2 like every single day. It's the best movie ever. So I was thinking all of my friends are probably really bored and are tired of being home. And I was thinking, what are some things that I love to do when I'm stuck at home? And I had an idea. So I'm here at my house. I went downstairs to my basement. I pulled this big box off a shelf. I opened it up. I looked inside. And I found all of these. Oh my goodness, there's so many. They're so heavy. Whew. I found all of these books that I loved to read when I was your age. So I thought something fun to do would be for me to share some of my favorite stories with you guys, since I don't get to see you on Sunday mornings for a while. Give me a big thumbs up if that sounds good to you. I'm giving it 2 thumbs up because I love to read. All right, let me show you the first story I've picked out for us to read together. It's called How I Became a Pirate. It was written by Melinda Long, and it was illustrated, that means someone drew the pictures, by David Shannon. Are you ready to get started? Pirates have green teeth, when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed past. I knew what it was because it had a flag with a skull and crossbones on it. And because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off-key. I tried to tell my dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. And I tried to tell my mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to building my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said, "this is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat, and then he yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. Jeremy Jacob, sir," I told him. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've got a chest of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure!" the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. That's how I became a pirate. As As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we're off," he announced. "We're off!" we all shouted. And then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies!" "Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat!" "The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew up our carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer! Arg, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball all at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it?" we all whispered. We fought over who would get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now, it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case, and they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to do, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and to read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking!" the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about a good night's kiss. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and to tell me it all would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I did not want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crash, crack! Lightning hit and the mast split right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "I think I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so he could find the treasure again. But I don't think I'll need it. I see it says Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. It's where they buried the treasure. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. If you ever need us, Braidbeard added, just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole. Up yonder pole, the others shouted. And maybe I will, but not today. I have soccer practice. That was how I became a pirate. You know, there were some things in this story that Jeremy Jacob really liked about being a pirate. But there were some things that he didn't quite like, right? He'd missed being tucked in. He wanted to be read a bedtime story, and all they had was a map. I wonder if you can think of some things that you would like about being a pirate or you would not like about being a pirate. All right. And I wonder if you guys can have some pirate play today. Maybe you can run around your house and see if you can put together a pirate outfit like the one Jeremy Jacob is wearing. Maybe you have a bandana. Maybe you could find something to be an eye patch. Maybe you could even find a pirate hat or a hook for a hand. And then once you're all outfitted like a pirate, I wonder if you guys can build a pirate ship in your living room. Use some pillows, some blankets, maybe some couch cushions to build a pirate ship in your living room. And have your moms and dads take pictures and send them to me on Instagram or on Facebook so I can see you guys having all sorts of pirate fun. It's been so fun to read with you guys today. I will see you guys on Sunday with a lesson to watch and to do with your parents. And then again next Friday, we'll read another story together. All right, my friends, bye.